Hey everybody, Dr. K. It is Monday, April 16th. It is the start of our 7th week. Now, one of the things I try very hard to do is to walk the talk. I hope you've recognized that throughout the course. I don't just lecture for 6 hours that you should never lecture for 6 hours. I try not to do that. So, in the spirit of walking the talk, please focus in on what I'm about to share. Every course, I make small modifications along the way to best suit the individuals I'm working with, whether it's literally as individuals or this group tends to feel this way, this group tends to be strong here, this group tends to need more time with this. Okay, so in that spirit, I'm making a couple of big changes to our last 2 assignments, and I'm going to do my very best to put this into the shell. I'm going to go through the last 2 weeks as best I can, but I may miss something. So this video, what I'm about to share with you, this is what's going to happen going forward. If you see something in text that seems different, this trumps everything, okay? This, what I'm about to share with you, this is what it is. And I'll put it in text as well. I'm going to put it in text right here in this announcement. All right, and I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to highlight it in yellow. All right, so what I'm about to tell you is going to go right here. Normally for the Prezi project, I have people work in pairs, or sometimes groups of 3 if it's a huge class. That is a purposeful design. However, as I have built the next course, the 633, the one most of you are going to be moving into, and there's a lot of pair work in that, I'm realizing you may be feeling like, oh, can't I just do something on my own? So, with your feedback and taking that into account, for the Prezi project, send me an email. Let me know if you're going to work on it with your lesson study partner, or if you're going to do the project by yourself. You have that option. Okay, so you're going to see me type this in right now. Okay, Prezi, email me if you want to, email me your decision on working either, I love typing in front of people, it's so good for my ego, it keeps me in check, either alone or with your lesson study partner. Okay, please email me that. Email me. I need to get an email. Are you going to do your Prezi alone, or are you going to do your Prezi with a partner? Yes, it's a change, and I'm making it mindfully, both to serve who I see in this class and what you guys have, feedback I've gotten from you and different things I've heard, as well as being aware of what's coming down the pipeline in your next class. Okay? So, email me. Number 2, the deadline for your signature assignment and for the Prezi. I'm going to clean this all up, make it easy on everybody. It's all going to be Sunday, the end of the term. SIG assignment and Prezi now both due the last day of the course. Hang on. The Sunday of this term, which would be, this is week 7, so it would be April 29th. Yes, because then May 30th is summer 1. Yeah, April 29th, last day of this course. Sunday, April 29th. Okay? Let me explain so you understand, because we're all grown-ups, and again, I try to be as transparent as I can with you guys. Right now, and as I usually teach this course, I have these things staggered. That is purposeful, to make sure that you complete one task and still have plenty of time to do the other. Now recognize the signature assignment paper. Use the rubric, use the rubric, use the rubric. That is your depth of reflection and synthesis from everything you experienced in your lesson study, where you were so mindfully focused on who are my students and how do I best serve them, and then you did that demo of what it would look like. Now I'm asking you to really deconstruct what you did, what you felt, and assess, juxtapose the decisions you made alongside all of the content, all of our discussions, our debates, our agreements, our disagreements. This was a safety net, because sometimes the lesson studies aren't great. That's life. You're trying something new. Sometimes it doesn't come out great the first time, right? The first pancake usually comes out misshapen and funky looking, but the rest come out brilliant. So think of your lesson study as your opportunity. And I've said this before, so this isn't new. It's just a reminder. It was your opportunity to really be mindful and take chances. Now you're reflecting on that. What did you really learn from it? How did it feel? What would you like to do again, even though it wasn't great? Or what felt great and you can't wait to do again? It's all follow the rubric, my friends. Follow the yellow brick rubric. It'll get you there. Normally I have that due earlier so that you have time to then work on that Prezi. Why do you have that final Prezi, and why was that a pair or group project? Because it was one last opportunity. Remember, at the beginning of this course, we talked about philosophy. What is your philosophy of DI? By putting together your Prezi, where from everything we've studied, you had to cull it down to what you think is the most essential to your philosophy. Your philosophy. And the reason it was pair or group was so that you'd have somebody to discuss with. I think it's this. Well, yeah, you know what, you're right, but we've got to include this. No, I don't think so, and here's why. Okay. Or you argue. Either way, having that collaborative back and forth, that discussion, got a meeting in 15 minutes. What a surprise. As important as I think that is, and as much as it kind of breaks my heart to pull that, it is, you now have the option to work alone, because again, I do know in your next course, you've got a lot of teamwork, pair work. And so I don't want anybody who already isn't that comfortable with doing it to go into the next course, read the course at a glance, and be like, oh, are you kidding me? Come on, I've been a student, I get it. So, everything that is due in week 8, the signature assignment, the Prezi, everything major, everything is due the end of the week. There's still thread discussion. Don't forget our Wednesday night. But when I talk about the signature assignment, and when I talk about the Prezi, and again, I'm going to clean it up in the shell as best I can, but as you can see, I got meetings, I got drama. If I miss something in text, this trumps everything. This, right here. Signature assignment and Prezi now both due the last day of the course, Sunday, April 29th. Okay? I hope that serves you guys well. And one last reminder, even though I've already put it in here, I'm going to say it again. If you haven't gotten feedback to your peer yet on their lesson study, immediately. That is your top priority. Because if you've looked at the rubric, which I'm sure you have, that is part of the paper. How do you feel about the feedback that you got? Okay? Any questions? I'm an email away. It is Monday, which means I have open office hours. You can always pop in from 3 to 5 Pacific time and ask me any questions. All right, my friends? We're so close. We're so close. Hang in there. Keep your energy up. And I'm telling you right now, the next course you're moving into, 633, you're going to love it. I am so excited. Yes, I'm teaching it again. So for some of you, that'll be a, oh, cool. And for some of you, that'll be a, oi, really? Again? But I'm telling you, you're going to love the course. It is mindful, focused, important, smart play. All right? Here we go, guys. Here's to a great week 7. See you online.